Greetings. My name is Lonnie Earhardt, and my wife Diane and I have been members here at St. Thomas for just about 6 years now. The three questions that Pastor David asked me to expound upon. Question number 1, how has God gifted you? Number 2, how has this community empowered or helped you? And number 3, why do you give? I grew up in Randolph, Nebraska. My parents introduced me to faith practices as we attended church at St. John's Lutheran Church every Sunday. My brother and I both attended Sunday school and were confirmed there. Our faith building at that particular time in our lives was very, very important. One of my favorite thoughts in regards to stewardship comes from John Kennedy when he was inaugurated to the presidency. Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. This applies to our faith practices also. After I graduated from high school and attending Wayne State College for 2.5 years, I joined the United States Navy. I was assigned to boot camp in San Diego. One of the most influential practices was attending Protestant worship services on Sunday, where I had the opportunity to practice my religion with hundreds of young men also who are now looking at wartime situations because Vietnam was breaking out big time. After San Diego, I went to electronics school at Memphis, Tennessee for 9 months, and then to the United States Naval Academy, where I taught Combat Information Center for the next 3 years. When you have a huge cathedral filled with young officers-to-be who are now also involved in preparing for war. After leaving the Navy in 1968, I came back to Wayne State College to finish my collegiate education to become a teacher. There I met my wife Diane. We were married and we began our teaching careers. We also attended church together. At that point in time, Randolph and Plainview in that area, very strong Christian fellowship, Lutheran fellowship. We eventually became youth group sponsors, and I also had a chance to learn how to be an assistant minister. After 10 years of experience there in Plainview, we moved back to Wayne, Nebraska. Now we are, of course, building our family, raising our family, and we are involved with youth group sponsors. We are working with Sunday school. We eventually had time to become confirmation mentors, taking communion to the homebound members of our church, and we also were members of Stephen Ministry. We helped develop the Owls group at our church up there in Wayne. We spent 36 years there in Wayne developing and building on our Christian relationship with the good Lord. We also have a very special relationship with Camp Carol Joy Howling over here in Ashland. We moved to Omaha approximately 6 years ago and we joined St. Thomas here, and we have been very, very enthused by all of the programs that are going on here. We are very happy to say that we have been involved in worship and with the new Owls group here, and Diane and I are both members of the St. Thomas Readers for the elementary schools that have been enlisted in this program. We are very thankful for all the relationships we have developed since our arrival here, and we are looking forward to building on them as time goes on. I want to finish by stating one more time, ask not what your congregation can do for you, ask what you can do for your congregation. Active involvement, financial agreements to help provide funds for the church and the community, and prayerfully considering all that's going on. Last but not least, through this expansive time, I've also found it's very, very important to help within your community, all communities, by donating blood. I'm so very thankful to be able to say to you that I have now surpassed the 25-gallon blood donation group. It's very important to help out in your community, and I know all of you understand that very, very well. Thank you, and God bless you.